A man who has given 38 years of dedicated service to not only this state of West Virginia, but our entire nation. We celebrate none other than Congressman Nick Rahall II, West Virginia, Southern West Virginia's congressman.
And I know that speaking of memories, we like to talk about the old war stories, and boy, could I tell some old war stories. I've told a lot to people already that have been in the House. But the last thing I want is to dwell on the past. You learn from history. History, you don't forget about it, but you learn, and you learn what worked, and you learn what didn't work. And that's what I want these archives to demonstrate to our youth. The whole idea here is to bring all the universities in West Virginia together to work cooperatively for the future of our youth. 1997 was my first year in the Congress. At that time, I was the youngest member of the 95th Congress, the Bicentennial Congress, so I guess I could be called the Bicentennial Kid. In the ensuing years, in the ensuing decades, it has been tremendous honor to serve the people of Southern West Virginia and the people of West Virginia. It's an honor that is like none other. I've been proud of every day that I served. I could not ask for anything to be changed. The only thing that I say is to our youth that this is all about. Just don't let today's current demonizing of one another that exists in the political arena discourage you from getting involved. Because we must engage our youth. We must inspire them to ask what they can do for our country. That's the first path I feel very strongly about for this Archives House. The second is we must convince young and old alike to be bridge builders, that we can produce results. That bridge building rests on a foundation composed of civility and honesty. It's time that our leaders quit the name calling, quit demonizing one another. Our nation and free nations across the globe have enough enemies already without tearing ourselves down. And I must say also that we must make sure that our bridge piers are built of mutual trust. When it comes down to it, as Joe Manchin knows, as Carol Miller knows, as Jim Justice knows, it's all about your word in politics. And your word is really your only bond when you share your support or opposition or willingness to discuss any issue.
Well, on behalf of the faculty, staff, students, and alumni here at WVU Tech, we want to thank Congressman Rahall and his family for entrusting us to be the benefactors of his archives. To our friends that have come, we thank you for spending your time with us, and most importantly, we thank you all for celebrating Nick Rahall, our congressman here in Southern West Virginia.